Hello, it's Vince here again, back with my Grojos. Now my IT problems have been sorted out. The thing I wanted to tell you about today is something we covered before, and that is variegation. Now, if you can look at these two chili plants, just normal chili peppers, you know, nice hot stuff. One of them, the leaves look slightly, well, manky would be the word, slightly diseased. Let's have a look at them. See, the whole half of the plant has this wonderful mottled leaf. If you can see it without me going in too close to make it focused, kind of a marbling effect. Now that's not an insect, that's not a disease as such. What it is a disruption of the DNA of the plant. All of a sudden the plant's starting to produce this variegation on the leaf. Now if I hold my hand over half the plant, you can see that's perfectly normal, just like its sibling there, growing, producing lots of little chili peppers, probably very hot ones I think these are, so I'll have to keep them under control so people try them. But this variegated one, I don't think it's that attractive, but sometimes when these little variegations appear, they can be stunningly impressively attractive. And one of the things we'll look at is one of these that's cropped up and been cultivated for years. We can go over here. Now, this has got a bit dried up because during lockdown nothing got watered. But these are coleus. They've just recently changed their name, but most people still know them as coleus. So if you're trying to buy them anywhere, just ask for coleus. And these have wonderful coloured leaves. Now these are all variegations, and they're all bred for their variegation, and you can see some of them are quite stunning. And if we go over to another area of the greenhouse, you can see what they look like as they get bigger. Good bedding plants, but it's important to know that all of these different colours are all the same species. And at some time or other, these little shoots or sports have been cultivated and cultivated and cultivated. The nice thing about coleus is they grow true from seed, whereas if I took seed from that chili pepper and planted it, quite likely I'd never see another variegated plant again. But these are some of the more stunning of the ones we can grow in the garden. And it always amazes me that they've got enough chlorophyll to live. Not only do they live, if you keep on nipping out the flower buds on them when they appear, which they do appear regularly, you have to do that, then they'll get up to about 2 meters high if you treat them nicely. So far I've never managed to get them up to 2 meters, but 1 meter is possible. It all depends how much time and energy you're willing to lavish on them, and keep pinching those flower buds out. Now the flower buds are square looking things that sit in the center axils, so you have to go over the whole lot to find your flower buds. Saying that, I've been over these, but I've still missed one. Look, there it is. You can see the flower bud there. I'll have to take that out. There. Ooh, sounds a bit cruel. Has to be done. And there's the flower bud sitting there in the palm of my hand. The reason why is if they do flower and go to seed, it's the end of their life cycle, so they start to die and look tatty. And we can prolong their life all throughout the summer if we keep on nipping back and nipping back and nipping back on them flower buds and stop them from flowering. The flowers aren't really that impressive. They're not, they're sort of a lighty blue colour. You can see I've missed some there, and there they are, all went pinching back. This goes the same with a lot of plants, especially things like petunias and a lot of these permanently flowering ones, even geraniums. Always better if you pinch them back. However, these are due to be planted out soon, so I kind of like a little bit of colour on them because they're going into boxes and they'll be put straight out. So eventually we will end up with a whiter colour like that, and so I'll leave these on But you really want to do is pinch off any of the dead heads. So that's like a dead head, so that can be just broken off. And the reason why is we just don't want all that energy going into the seed, and also the seed will also stop the plant producing much flower. This is a general rule across most plants. It's like even something like marrows and courgettes and cucumbers. Keep picking. If you let them ripen off on the plant, then it automatically switches the plant off. Its life cycle is over. So anyway, since I've just come back after our wonderful IT crew, she has managed to solve my YouTube problems, and now I can get back posting and you can see what's happening. Oh, by the way, just one thing while we're in the school greenhouse. The pineapples, all from pineapple tops. They grow quite nicely. And if the pineapple top actually fails and goes what we call blind with no centre, then it produces lots of little cuttings, and you can grow them nicely away like that. So this is Vince here on my first Grow Joe back after my IT incident, signing off. So keep growing and stay safe.